I'm a little annoyed with myself because I've gone through so many disappointing car vacuums before finding this one. We already had a full-size vacuum at home from one of the well-known brands, but I specifically wanted something small and generally powerful for the car. Something I could toss in the back on trips, especially with kids making messes in the backseat. I saw an ad for this one and ordered it without expecting much, but this turned out to be one of the most useful little tools I've picked up in a long time, and now I'm hoping to find something similar for the house. Honestly, in terms of raw power, for its size, it holds its own against some of the bulkier sticks vacuums we've used before. Let's start with unboxing. It comes in a compact, well-organized box with a hard shell carrying case included so everything stays together instead of rattling around loose in your trunk. And I mean everything. The vacuum handle, 5 attachments, the dust cap, a cleaning brush, and the charging cable all have their own spot in the case. Now it's generally small. It fits in one hand, but it's running on a 96,000 RPM brushless motor with up to 20,000 pascals of suctions. So don't let the size fool you. It has 3 power modes: Eco mode for light dust that runs up to 35 minutes, Standard mode for everyday cleaning up to 14 minutes, and Boost mode for the stubborn stuff, which runs up to about 10 minutes. So you are trading run time for power depending on what you need in the moment. What really sold me is that this isn't just a vacuum, it's a 4-in-1 tool. You can vacuum, crumbs, and pet hair. You use the air nozzle to blow dust out of vents and tight spaces, inflate things like swimming rings or air mattresses, and even vacuum seal storage bags, one device for totally different jobs. The dust cap holds 180 milliliters, which doesn't sound like much, but it's about double the capacity of HOTO's earlier car vacuum, and it pops open with a one press release, so emptying it takes seconds. It also had dual layer filtration, a metal pre-filtered for the bigger debris, and a high density filter underneath for the fine dust, which keeps the airflow consistent so it's not losing suction halfway through the cleaning session. I know people are going to ask about battery life. On a full charge, you're looking at up to 35 minutes on the lowest setting or around 10 minutes if you're running it in boost the whole time, and it's really like that. It charges over USB-C and the full charge takes about 2.5 hours with a 15-watt or higher adapter. One thing worth knowing: if it stops running and you see a flashing red light, that almost always means the filter needs cleaning, not that the unit is broken. Something I wish I'd known before panicking the first time it happened. As far as limitations go, this is not a replacement for your main household vacuum. The dust cap is small by design, so if you are deep cleaning an entire room, you will be emptying it often. This is built for spot cleaning: cars, desks, keyboards, tight corners, sofas, not whole house cleanup. And one more thing I didn't expect. On the blow setting, I've actually used it to dry my hair in the trip. It's not designed for that, and I wouldn't rely on it as your everyday hair dryer, but if you are ever in a bind, it works better than you'd think.